Hi, my name is Angelica, and I was asked to give part of my testimony. I did not grow up in a Christian home. My concept of God was that He didn't exist, or He was just kind of a mean God. I just didn't understand a lot about God. So the easiest way for me to deal with this was that He didn't exist. There was some people in my life who constantly talked to me about Christ when I was a teenager, and through a couple of things, I recognized that not only was I a sinner, but I was in desperate need of a Savior. And at the age of 15, I accepted Christ into my life. I didn't acknowledge the fact that He didn't just needed to be my Savior, but also Lord. And through some wrong choices of my own, I became a teenage mom, single mom. That was really difficult, and I just couldn't understand how God could forgive me out of that, but He did. I asked for forgiveness, and He took me into a place where I realized I needed Him, Lord of my life. And I was walking with Christ. Then at the age of 18, I was diagnosed for the first time with cancer. That was kind of hard, but it was treated fairly quickly, and I didn't think much of it until I turned 24 years old. I was re-diagnosed with cancer, and that was kind of difficult. Again, I didn't know why it happened, why it was happening to me, but God had promised that He would never leave me nor forsake me, and that kind of helped me to know that I wasn't doing it alone. So I was retreated again, and I kept moving forward with my life and trying to walk with Christ. And then at 27, I was re-diagnosed with cancer again. This period was very depressing to me because I wasn't sure why it was happening. I didn't understand what I was going to do, but that lasted very short. I quickly recognized through God's love and grace that He was going to be with me again, that regardless of the situation, the circumstances, or what I was going to go through, He was going to be there with me, and He was God and I wasn't, and He knew the purpose for it. So through that time, I was able to build a relationship with God that I don't think otherwise I would have built it. I recognized that He's all I needed. I didn't need many things, but I knew that I definitely needed Him in my life. Since then, I am happily married to a man who loves God and who has walked with me through illness and through pain and suffering. I have a 14-year-old who knows without a doubt that God is real, that we will go through pain and suffering, but that He never leaves us, and He never lets us walk alone. I have a beautiful baby boy as well that God brought into our lives last year. I have sometimes, like the Apostle Paul says, that we have to run the race. Sometimes I have crawled the race, sometimes I have walked it, but I can't wait to run and be face to face with Jesus.